This segment is sponsored by Cornerstone Remodeling. Remodeling your home is a big investment, and choosing the right team can make all the difference. This morning, we'll learn what type of build approach might be right for your home. And to give us insight from Cornerstone Remodeling, a leading design build firm, we're joined by AJ Ballantyne, the founder and owner of Cornerstone, as well as general manager Lauren Weber. First of all, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Enjoy having you here to talk about this important discussion because remodeling is a big deal. So AJ, I want to ask you the key difference here between a design build firm like Cornerstone and just a general contractor.
We get the question often, and I think the easiest way to explain it is just the experience that you're after when you're taking on usually a larger project, more complex project. A design build company like ours has designers on staff, architects on staff, field team on staff. So a lot of the communication that happens from within the organization kind of stays with the organization. It's a really good way to streamline the entire process of remodeling, and ultimately can give you the outcome that you're seeking from the initial consultation all the way on forward.
So the whole team there to get you from start to finish.
Right.
Well, let's talk about, Lauren, how a design build firm can improve your remodeling experience.
Right, so remodeling can be very stressful, especially larger, more complex projects. We're in your house. It can feel dirty sometimes. There's a lot of people in and out. So as AJ mentioned, having a great team under one big umbrella, from the design and development, architecture, pulling your permits, and all the way through to production, where we have our tradesmen involved, our project managers and our craftsmen, carpenters in-house. Making sure that there is a clean and streamlined line of communication is really important to us. And I think that's what makes the whole process a lot more stress-free for our clients. I'd say that's one of the biggest benefits of using a design build, is having everyone in-house and having a clear vision from start to finish.
So less stress, that's
yes.
key. That's very important here. AJ, do design builds cost more than hiring a general contractor? How does that look monetarily?
At first glance, I think a lot of people would assume that a design build company is costing them more when they're looking at one estimate versus another estimate. But honestly, when you start comparing apples to apples and starting to understand a little bit more about what the design build's accommodating for, from everything from the architectural plans to permitting costs and typically what you would have to outsource as a designer, when you start to add all those things together, you'll notice, like, dollar for dollar, you're spending about the same amount of money. And then, of course, you have to start thinking about what are you not necessarily spending money out of your pocket for. It's the mental load and having to track all these moving parts and pieces, handling procurement and cabinet doors that may come in scratch that you have to return. With a design build company, they're typically going to handle all of those things for you. And if there's any trepidation in the market with pricing sensitivity because of tariffs or the economy, whatever it is, having a company that can actually help you avoid unforeseen circumstances and things that may come up during the remodel, it takes a little bit of the load off, financially as well.
Oh yeah, stress-wise and financial-wise there, kind of getting ahead of the curve there and kind of helping to foresee what could possibly happen in your project. Lauren, let's talk about what type of projects are best suited for a design build approach.
Right, so honestly, I think every type of remodeling project out there could benefit from using a design build, simply because of the element of clear communication and keeping things streamlined. However, where our design build, Cornerstone, really shines is in some larger, more complex projects, whether that be a kitchen, a full first floor, master bath, full basement addition, things that need heavy influence of design and architectural elements. That really is where we shine, because we're able to take your vision from the very start and ensure that it comes to fruition at the very end.
You want the outcome to match what the plan was.
Exactly.
Well, how can our viewers get in contact with you if they want to maybe investigate this process?
Right, you can give us a call or head to our website. You can actually book your initial consultation right through the website.
Right, we're going to put all that information right there up on the screen so you can reach out to them. AJ and Lauren, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
So much.